Hello everybody! I'm so glad that we are going to speak about Jupiter. It is known to be a great benefic that brings fantastic energy. It will transit the sign of Libra from the 10th of September 2016 until the 11th of October 2017. Jupiter is our generous teacher who brings wisdom and spiritual knowledge, but prosperity, blessing and pure luck as well. Sometimes it's strange though how Jupiter, or Zeus in Greek mythology, gives out his gifts. Greek mythology says that he sits on his throne, which has a barrel on each of its sides, one that contains happiness and other that contains unhappiness. Jupiter gives his gifts freely and without thinking, and people do not know what will they get and why. So as you see, it's quite different from Saturn energy. Jupiter carries fire energy that is intuitive and lightning-like. That energy is not connected to reality, and it does not have much connection with the material world. However, Jupiter brings visions and creates symbols. That is why the transits of Jupiter help people to realize all sorts of dreams, including material ones. In Indian astrology, Jupiter is known as Guru and is respected more than any other planetary energy. In Chinese tradition, though, is not so much in favor because its energy is too expensive and unpredictable. Chinese people prefer gradual expansion and controlled growth. As they strive to reach longevity, they do not support fast growth because they are afraid of sudden falls. Generally speaking, Jupiter does not have strong position in Libra, but it can still bring happiness to Libras and to all of us. Jupiter is, for example, strong in exaltation in the sign of Cancer, but when it transited this sign during the year 2013 and 2014, it did not really bring prosperity and growth. Due to its aspects, Jupiter had to solve some karmic matters, so people did not have much time to enjoy life. This is what I'm giving as an example. So, what can Jupiter bring to us while being in Libra? If Saturn is exalted in Libra, then Jupiter cannot fully grow here. The old Indian astrology presented the Libra sign using the picture of a man carrying scales. India saw Libra as the sign of buying and selling, which is not much known in the West. A man with scales was supposed to go through the market to measure and value goods. This man is probably Saturn himself, who is recognized by astrology as a wise old man. It is common to say that Libras are capable of making wise decisions and judgments, measured from all sides. But Jupiter in Libra will not be useful to Martians. Jupiter is too generous and does not bargain. However, as we all know, Libras are also a symbol of partnership, marriage, and diplomacy. And Jupiter will enlarge those qualities. The period from 2016 to 2017 will be excellent for marriage, improving partnerships, and improving all kinds of relationships. While speaking about Jupiter and Saturn, I mentioned them both, we have to mention a few more things. They create cycles as other planets do. They met in the sign of Toro, in the year 2000, and after that each of them took his own journey. From the year 2010 until now, Saturn was transiting through the sign of Libra, Scorpio, and now is still in Sagittarius. Those mentioned signs were solving very hard tasks, and God knows that it was not easy. During those transits, Saturn was first destroying environment and rebuilding it later. People who have planets in Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius know well what I speak about. Well, now Jupiter will go through the same signs to bless everything that Saturn rebuilt. Those two energies will work hand in hand until the year 2020, when they create a conjunction in the sign of Capricorn. So remember, 2020 is a very special year for all of us. This is going to be the time when those two planets reach the peak, and that will create a possibility for all the people to start new life projects with the promise of stability and long-lasting results. While Jupiter is in Libra, it will create an excellent conversation with Saturn. They will create an aspect for the first time in November and December in this year, and later in August and September in the year 2017. This will be the times for stable growth. This aspect will also be useful because Jupiter in Libra has a mission. He has to clean something. And the good aspects from Saturn will help him. So, which mission Jupiter has and when will happen that mission? On its journey through the sign of Libra, Jupiter has to remove old energy patterns and finishes the frustrations that all cardinal signs were going through from the year 2013. At the end of the year 2016, Jupiter will make a square to planet Pluto, and cardinal signs that are except Libra, Aries, Cancer, and Capricorn will have a unique chance to finish the troubles that they were going through for those years. And if emotions come to the surface, do not be afraid, but solve things in your advantage, that you can go further new and clean of old burdens. At the end of the year 2016 and almost all of the year 2017, Jupiter will also make aspect to planet Uranus. Combination Jupiter-Uranus is always interesting. It brings fast changes, freedom and independence, Sometimes can also bring problems with the law, so we have to be careful about this. If this aspect brings divorce to some of you, don't worry, it is because the universe wishes to give you better relationship. Jupiter in Libra will radically improve lives of all air signs that except Libra are Gemini and Aquarius. So Jupiter will influence, of course, all of us. Where do you have Libra sign in your horoscope? Try to find out this. That will be the area of growth for you. If you were afraid until now, you won't be anymore. If you had doubts, you won't have them. If you suffered, now you will see what is the joy of life. Let's now speak about Libras, that are the stars of the zodiac for the whole year, Jupiterian year. Jupiter will enter Libra sign on the 10th of September. Sun will be in Libra from the 23rd of September. And soon after that, on the 1st of October, will be a new moon in Libra. All that will mark new developments in the next 1 year cycle. So, people who have Libra on the ascendant or have Sun in Libra will grow to super lucky period. It is about new professional life, new life path opens. They have opportunity to travel, improving partnership and their health, creating new lifestyle, new body condition, and new positive state of mind. Libras will be more generous and will feel rich. That is why generosity and wealth will come to them. For the most of Libras, Jupiter is the ruler of the 3rd house. That means that it will emphasize communication, writing, interaction with others through medias, or will bring important people to one's life. For some other Libras, Jupiter is the ruler of the 4th house, and in that case, he can enlarge home, improve relationships with the family members, help in buying and selling properties if somebody wants that, and so on. For Libras is the time to launch new businesses and start new projects. If you wish to learn about that, feel free to order personal consultations that we can speak about your own possibilities, because each Libra has it different. Let's see what this transit will bring to other zodiac signs. This will especially apply if they have ascendant in the concrete sign, and to lesser degree if they have Sun, Moon, or some other planet in the particular sign. So Virgos on the ascendant, people who have Virgo on their ascendant, will experience Jupiter transit through the 2nd astrological house. Their topics are finance improvement, better jobs, better position in the world generally. So making good basement. Leos will have Jupiter in the 3rd house. And for them, it is a good time to establish better communication with those around them, with close people. Leos and Aquarius people will start having eclipses in their sign, which will bring big life changes. And we will speak about that in a separate video. Cancer, especially Cancer on the ascendant, will have Jupiter in the 4th house, which is certainly one of the best positions for Jupiter. It brings protection of God, improves family life, and gives fame even. Gemini people will have Jupiter in the 5th house. They have possibility for big investments. Woman who has Gemini on the ascendant has a possibility to become pregnant. And for all of them, it is a good time for self-expression. Tauro people, especially Tauro on the ascendant, with the Jupiter in the 6th house, will have better health regime and perhaps change work condition for better. Aries will fortunately have Jupiter in the 7th house, which is great. They will have possibility to improve partnership or start a new phase in love life. It is excellent time for marriage, of course. Pisces with Jupiter in the 8th house will be solving investments and property matters. While for some of them, this transit will be good to solve fears and remove psychological burdens. Aquarius with Jupiter in the 9th house will have opportunity to travel, study, and meet important people who can change their life philosophy for better. Capricorn will experience transits of Jupiter through the 10th house, and we have a unique chance to start a new career direction. Possibility for finding helpful people and important and powerful people is also very big. So fantastic year for Capricorns. Sagittarius with Jupiter in the 11th house have possibility to find helpful people, even maybe rich people, who will protect them. And this kind of protection Sagittarius people really need, because they still have Saturn in their sign. Scorpio, especially Scorpio on the ascendant, have Jupiter in the 12th house. This position is known as good karma. They will leave the past behind and prepare for new beginnings that will come from the October of 2017 when Jupiter enters their sign. And that's all for today. If you wish to learn more about yourself, please order a personal consultations. All information about that you will find on the web pages of the Studio Wellbalance. If you like the video, please like it, share it and subscribe to my channel. And thanks in advance. So I'm looking forward to seeing you soon, and until next time, may Jupiter bring you luck and prosperity.